Okay, so we are back at it. And today, we're going to be building the museum. But first off, I want to show you guys what I did after I finished recording. Because I put in a bit of work and I realized we were very, very, very unorganized. So, close the door. Close. There we go. Notice this guy. The multi-page chest. I had to use 4 diamonds, of which I went mining, and that took forever. But we can go back down there, because there's a whole bunch of other stuff that I couldn't grab, because my pockets and backpack were full. And it took up all the stuff in here, and the chest that was here, and the chest that was here, and a few other things. And now we're so organized, because this is going to be like raw, degradable materials like leaves and wood. And then over here, all the stone and sand and dirt. One more, and these are all the valuables and all the stuff that we have. And I got gold and iron ore berry bushes and liver root, which I'm not sure what to do with that. I just saw it and I was like, it's a different color. Okay, so I picked it up and I don't know what to do, but it looks important. I put all the redstone stuff. Got so much redstone down there. Bones, slime. And on this page was basically the animal chest right there. And we've got all these different bird eggs, they should all be at 100% now. And butterflies, bird nests. I made a ton of villagers, and they're all on safari nets, because they'd get out, and I think I mentioned this last time, where they destroyed crops, and I was like, okay, yeah, we're not playing that, so I just grabbed them, and we're going to do something else with them later on. So here's the animals we caught: zebra shark, mushroom, the fox, the great flamingo, which I wish I could rename that, boar, python egg, orthocanthus egg, that's new, and then all the different dinosaur eggs we have. So there's that page. Page 2 is basically crafted biodegradable materials. You have bamboo and fences and all that jazz. But today we're going to be working on is the museum. Now, I'm also going to take a bunch of this marble with me, because in mining I picked up so much marble. It's not even funny. Yeah, I think that's gonna be good. So, at the moment, I should have that still in my inventory. So this, because I've moved all that into the valuables, I sort of stocked with sort of random items and books. I can finally put the dino pad up here from Jurassic Craft. So that's very helpful to actually be able to move things around in. This chest is kind of empty now, and I need to figure out what I'm going to do, because I like how it is. I just kind of would prefer if it had a use, or if I could put something else there that would work and still look good. Oh, it's dark. I might as well go to bed. That way we can start working. Oh, no, I'm not going to go to bed. We have to talk to someone. So, after the long process of filing through different, I don't know what they're called. What are they called? Jesus, why can I not think of the name? Applications, yes, applications of people who would love to come and talk about the animals. I found one person who I feel like really does the park justice, and this is sideways. I'm gonna fix this, because this is bothering me now that I've noticed it. How long has that been like that? Jeez, it's a problem. Okay, let's pick this up. And vertical, which, actually now that I look at it, I don't really like it being vertical. It could be better if it was side. Oh, I know why it was that way. I'm supposed to go with that. I'll fix it later. Okay, we'll figure this out. But also, you notice the couch. I really like this, because you can come to the couch, you can listen to the dolphins, and you can see Martin. Now, Martin is our, not that button, left shift? No, that's left shift. Ha, I know buttons. Martin is our current park not ichthyologist, ichthyosaurus ologist. I don't know what to call it, but basically he will give you all the information you'd ever need about the ichthyosaur. Let's talk to him. Hello, Martin. Come on. Oh, I have to get closer. Here we go. Hello, Martin. Ichthyosaurs were a family of carnivorous marine reptiles that swam the shallow seas and open oceans from the Jurassic to the Cretaceous, where they mysteriously went extinct before the KT mass extinction event that wiped out the dinosaurs. Ichthyosaur can refer to any of the animals in the order Ichthyosauria, which hosts around 50 genera. Ranging in size from 1 foot to 69 feet, early ichthyosaurs were very eel-like in the way that they looked and swam, and evolved into the more fish or dolphin-like appearance we know today. They hold the title for the family with the largest relative and absolute eye socket size. The 10-inch eye contained a scleral ring to protect the eye from the immense pressure of the deep sea, leading us to believe they spent quite a bit of time in the twilight zones of the ocean. One report says that they could dive as deep as 5,000 feet. Huh, that's amazing. What did it eat? The order Ichthyosauria is full of different diets, ranging from small fish, carcasses of animals that died in the water, turtles, small crocodilians, mollusks, cephalopods, smaller ichthyosaurs, and even bird remains have been discovered inside their fossils. Along with what they ate, they also diverged in how they got their food. Some had extended upper jaws that may have worked like swordfish bills. Some, like those we normally think of, went for the speed approach like tuna or dolphin. Like groupers, a few species adopted mouths that were made to instantly suck food in. A small percentage were ram feeders like basking sharks and manta rays. Wow! I honestly did not know, and I did a whole bunch of this research, and it was so interesting to look up different types of ichthyosaurs and how they looked and the different ways they ate, and it's amazing. Are they social? While it's regularly believed that the ichthyosaur was a social pack animal, like modern dolphins, there's little fossil evidence that can say for sure how they like the presence of their species. Further research will have to be done to study the social lives of these beloved aquatic reptiles. Thank you for the information. So that's Martin, and I plan to hire many more zookeepers around the park to just give information about the animals. And there's going to be one, and I believe she said she can be here soon to give us more information about Tulio, our short-nosed common dolphin, or not short-nosed, short-beaked common dolphin. I always say nosed. So yeah, I want to show you guys that, and I might be hiring someone else to talk about the different fish and basically ocean conservation. But also, there is ideas and thoughts to move some of the ichthyosaurs into a different exhibit or somewhere else. I'm just going to leave that there because it's more so a half thought to sort of collect them, and as soon as they're more comfortable with each other and as soon as they start breeding, I want to have a set amount of maybe 4 ichthyosaurs at most in the exhibit at any given time, so that way if it got to 5 or any more, then I can take some and release them into the big tank, quote, which is that large lagoon, deep ocean looking thing that's outside of the house, but it's huge and it's got more than enough space for them to actually live open lives and all that jazz, but also it's contained, that way they aren't getting out to the actual ocean and potentially causing problems somewhere else. So yeah, that's one of the ideas, and I kind of want to get you guys' thoughts on that. But we are here, we are ready, we're going to build. Now, here's what the plan is. When we wake up, we're going to start building down next to the exhibit, of which I need to show you guys, because I did a few changes. Not changes, I actually started the exhibit and finished, more or less. Still want to do a little bit more work on it, but come on. Isn't it beautiful? So it's got all the stuff. It's got water, tons. Why are you in here? Oh my god. I was Boar, you do not understand the problem here. And I don't have any. You're gonna have to get you in a moment, but there's a little hidey hole in there because you always supposed to have a place where the animal can go if it wants to hide and be safe. And we'll also make a sort of like zookeeper entrance somewhere. Sorry, my phone thought I said something important, but I didn't. Also make like a zookeeper entrance somewhere, that way it's away from public eye, but I want the pathway to go, like for people to go up here and sort of go through, and I'm gonna not mow down, that sounds horrible. I'm gonna cover up this well and sort of make the path over here to that area which we talked about last time for larger dinosaurs. And this I actually want to make into a little mini gift shop, or I don't know what to call it, but it would sell like plants and fossils and basically like stuff you just find in like a gift shop, I guess. And the name I thought about for it was Come Alive, and I thought that was the most ingenious name for this because it's going to sell fossil. Oh my god, that was my hand. That hurt so bad. Okay, that's nice. Like it's gonna sell like plants and like fossil pieces and stuff. That way you can come to the park and you can go through and like go into this building and you're like, ooh, I want to buy this and this. That way you can like basically have your own like fossil set. That'd be really cool, and I definitely would love that, because I mean that's something I would literally love in real life, so why wouldn't it be great here? Now that's what we're going to be building today, because I want to start at the bottom instead of starting at the top, because if I start at the top I'm going to feel like I have to connect everything right now. If I start at the bottom, then I can just make the parts separate and then later on connect this up, because I want it all to be one building but have like different entrances to go to certain places. Like since the pathway is going to go over here, have an entrance that goes to Come Alive that's right here, that way people can just go in instead of having to go all the way through this, go down a set of stairs or even an elevator, which we need to talk about, and come out. So yeah, that's basically the plan for this. So let's grab a shovel and let's start clearing away some of this. Now also, there are reports that I've gotten that some of the animals from the zoo crafting mod have been spotted nearby. So I'm not sure if that means we're going to officially see something new, but it just means that there is a much greater chance of like spotting one of the newer animals of rainforests. I've already found the dart frogs, and those guys are amazing but very dangerous to run into randomly, especially when that's the first impression you get in the mod. Not saying the mod is bad in any way, I mean it's amazing. Okay, let's see. So I want to go here. I don't want it to be a block shape, I want it to be rounded. So I can use this dirt as sort of, no, I don't want to throw you. Don't want to throw you. I can use this dirt as sort of like this. No, I don't want to use the dirt. I have actual scaffolding here. So, entrance, I want to be right here. I'll make it a 2 wide entrance. And we'll use like the player sensors to go in that way. You know, that'd be really cool to look at. So you have entrance here. And then let's pick this out. But basically I want Come Alive to be like a really cool, here in Fort Collins there's a shop called Nature's Own that sells like framed butterflies and fossils and like different nature related stuff, and I thought that'd be really cool to add to this world, but I could never think of like a place to add it to. But this actually seems like the perfect spot. I really don't want to break that because that's going to be more than I want to carry. So let's do this. Left click, and then I can just grab it. Ahaha. I am winning. Now, here's... Ooh, wait a second. What if it... No, that won't work. Well, first off, let's dig in the inside entrance. I'm going to need to replace like the ceilings and walls and stuff, of course. But this will be the like inside entrance to the gift shop before you like come out, and you can like, oh, shop and like grab some little like souvenirs and stuff. And then you go out through this door. Oh wow, such and such dinosaur. Also, there are a few options for this exhibit. The Herrerasaurus, Hypsilophodon is actually one, but we just need to get the DNA for it. Dryosaurus and Leptictidium, which I'm kind of interested in that because that'd be really cool. It was a small bipedal mammal that lived during the Ice Age, but when I say Ice Age, not one of the Ice Ages, but it was more of a jungle animal in all regards. And so I personally like to do Leptictidium, but I also really love Dryosaurus. Like, that is my favorite dinosaur to exist. I'm not going to connect that because there's a tunnel that goes over here. This building has a lot of parts, and I'm going to love it when it's done. So, here's what we're going to do. Now, Come Alive is going to have a circular shape because circles, why not? But I don't know how I want to get that circular shape. I just need to... Yes, I do. I know how to get a circular shape. Okay, okay, we have this. It goes like that. Now, what we're gonna do is we'll use the cobblestone for now as sort of like placeholders. 1, 2. And then it'll just circle around and okay. So it'll be like a bubble to this, if that makes sense. So like this, and then it just connects back to land, back to like the rock around it, right there. And then that just sort of like seals into that. So then you can like build it up, and I can use carpenter's wedges and put those in between that to sort of give it a circular shape, and then that could actually work really well and look really, really good. This is going to take a little bit of time to figure out, but I think that would look great. Now, that's what I want to do. I kind of want to use the marble and make like, but it's Come Alive, so it's got to look natural because it just fits with the name. I need to seal that up. No, I don't. That's going to be... See, I argue with myself quite a lot if you haven't noticed. This is one of the reasons why I really don't like building on camera, because I'm like always thinking of like new ideas. So I'll start off doing one thing and then halfway through I'll be like, no, I don't really like that, and then destroy half of it because it doesn't fit the new idea that I think of, which shouldn't have been thought of in the first place because it's completely illogical. But we weren't on this planet to be logical. Let's do this. Okay. So this is a great view for it. And then it connects up to the museum up here. And yeah, I've got this. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Where these stones are, those are gonna be pillars, and like spaces where there's like I can put maybe one or two. Actually, that's the only one. We'll make that a window, but we'll have like pillars. But the pillars are going to be log because I need to get rid of a lot of log, and those will all join up at the top where we'll plant the tree that I cut down that was in the middle of this area that I was really sad I had to cut down. So take that and we'll plant basically a large like forest giant tree up there. Grows up super tall in the middle of this, and it'll look amazing. So that is the plan, and then we'll like make more branches or such, or roots. It'll look like roots. Oh my god, yes. You know, like make more roots that like connect up to this, and that'll perfect. Okay, now I've got an idea in my head. Let's do this. I need this. Toss that, and let's eat a cooked snail because I'm not even hungry. That's concerning. Okay, so that's the door. Okay, we're gonna have to expand this out. Now this also means I have to be very careful about placing anything. Let's change. Actually, no, this will work. I know how to do this. I know how this is gonna work. Okay. Let's start with 3. Get all of these to that level. One more. Because once they get to 3, or at least 3 above. I apologize. My hall is very loud, very randomly, so I can't even imagine when it's gonna happen. It just happens. Life in college, but it's not a problem. It's just I don't know how to think about it. Okay, so you have pillars, and these are going to be the ring around come alive, and I need to add some over on that wall to sort of like tie it in, I guess. Oh, I made that one 4. What if I do 4? I actually kind of like that. Okay, yeah, we're doing 4. So, and then connects up to this right here. That's about center. So now I place 4 dirt. Okay, not like that, but like this. and then all the roots sort of span out from there. See, I'm like, this is going to be the coolest looking building once it's done. I don't know which one that lines up with. You line up with here, okay. Now you two are different, and so are you. Okay, so how we're gonna do this? It's like that. And then you connect in. I don't know if that looks right. To me it looks right, but I don't... Why are you freeze? Why you freeze? What happened? Why? What you do? Okay, we're back. So, see, this is the problem. I need to break this old style and not with an axe, because I could potentially be connected to something on accident. Now, I feel like that would be okay. Ooh, I know. Okay, so instead of that being the main, let's make you the main. Can I grab that one? Okay, I'm okay with that. So from there. And then this one will come out a different way. That way it looks... Yeah, because this is going to be connected to 3 of them rather than 2. Or I could just be really cheeky about it and not do that, but do this. Yet again, can't use axe. Do not want... Did I hit a butterfly? I swear to God, if I punched that butterfly, well, I didn't punch it. I would have like slapped it with a torch. That would actually have been much worse. Actually, you know what? What could really work? I've said actually probably 80 times right now. Look at this. I know it's not like the realistic style of tree roots, but visually, I bet it looks amazing. I just need to add some over here to sort of seal the deal, I guess. Because right now, that looks really cool. And once we get the forest giant growing, this is probably going to be my new favorite building. I also have some chairs somewhere that we can put in it, sort of like as resting spots. Okay, now let's build it into the wall. Okay. Take that, and then this one is going to go here. So, are you... No! That's the opposite of what I wanted you to do. It's literally not where I wanted you. 1, 2, 3. Does that work? I think it works. I think it looks good. So now that we have all of Let's add another one. Just because I almost said all, and I can't do that. Okay, now this is killing me that it's not centered with that. So, let's save this one more. Oh, and now I found that tunnel. Great, I didn't want to do that, because now I feel like I have to connect it. But I won't, because I don't feel like it. Now, now that those two tunnels connect up, I feel like we've got a whole new thing going. And Come Alive is going to be the coolest little shop. I saw this, and now I have to execute. So the building itself will have a 3-high roof. And we can put like colored glass and stuff in there. That way, like when the sun hits it, it'll sort of like have a cool glow. And I actually really like that one. Yeah, we can like fill the roof in with colored glass and stuff. And I can redo the walls to sort of fit something, I guess. And oh shoot, there was a torch there. It's a little dark. Let's not make it dark again. So yeah, and I need to go up there and like fix those and add the extra log at the top of that. And then we can plant the 4. Do I have saplings on me and bone meal? I don't have bone meal. I don't think I do. I think I put the saplings in my backpack with no bone meal. Okay, well, this will have to do for now. And this is honestly the most interesting building I've ever made. Oh, I might switch those up with the... Yeah, here's what I'm going to do. Have slopes. I'm actually going to need both of these. Shoot. I can figure out how to climb. I've done it before, I can do it again. Come on. Why can I not? Okay. Calm. Shift. Not shift. Let's move. Now, 1, 2, up. Yay! I have finally figured out how to climb a vine. This way, it'll look more like actual roots rather than just random blocks. Okay, let me just remove this one leaf. And those blades of grass. I apologize. I'm not trying to destroy you. No, why did you put 2? Oh, I forgot. Hee. And then I place you. Aha, so now it's actually going to look like real tree roots are growing rather than just like a weird shape. We'll also put these here to sort of look like it's coming from the tree that we plant. Shift back, because I do not want to fall. Because it took me so long to get up here. Ha. I can trick you too. You're not the only one who knows how to do things. So, I'm going to do this, and then after we're done setting the root bases in, then I think I'm going to call it the end, and I might do a little bit more on the walls in here. Because this could be a really cool building. definitely something I've never done before. So and gotta get that side. Come on, jump. Okay. Personal goal is not to fall and get all of this done in one trip up here. And while we're at it, I might as well just plant. No, because I need the bone meal to make sure they all grow at the same time. Okay, now. Nope, don't want to change that. Aha, got you. Really trying not to fall right now. So yeah. Well, since this is basically the end of the video, I'm going to tell you guys all the stuff it's going to be in like the end scene. There's definitely more you should guys check out if you want. If this is the first time watching the modded survival that I have, I definitely recommend watching more of this season, if not other seasons, because there were 2 other seasons and all of them somehow ended badly. I say somehow because we don't officially know what happened to the other 2 seasons as to why they ended, but it was more so randomized. So, but this is personally my favorite. Dang it, not trying to do that. Let's see. All that. Now I know I had bone meal. Actually, that's where we're gonna end it. We're gonna go grab bone meal from the house and grow our forest giant. So, unless I have some in here, which actually would be very helpful. Hey, look, bone meal. Okay, so we're gonna plant this. Also, in the Sean's WildWorld shop, which you can find on the YouTube channel, just in the top corner. It's the top corner, just underneath my name and like the picture. I believe on the other side of the picture. And you will find a link to a Teespring website, and it's Sean's WildWorld shop, and it's amazing. We just launched a new campaign, well, not a campaign, a new line of like shirts and stickers and stuff, and it's themed after the pink-headed duck. One of, if you ask anyone, probably my favorite, like recently, as in last 100 years, extinct animal, and they're just plain amazing. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to move out of the way so I'm not there when it springs up. Please grow. Haha! And it's so tall! We have won. Okay. Yes, guys. We did this. And I'm just going to back up so we probably can get a better view of it. Oh, that's going to be so cool. Look at how tall it is. Oh my gosh. Okay. Yeah. I am very proud of this building. And look at it. It actually looks like there's roots. And it looks like, oh my gosh. Okay, when it's covered in glass, it's going to be amazing. It's going to look like the tree actually like grew around the building. Yes. Okay, that's what I was going for. So, yeah, we're going to have to like come back to this. And I will see you guys next time. Have a great day.